Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be another declutter video, and it's a pretty big declutter. Some are perfumes that you saw in my last video from my first birthday haul that I was on the fence about. My collection has gotten to a point where I'm noticing that when I pick up perfumes, even though some of them I really enjoy, they smell like something I already have. And while I don't mind some perfumes that maybe fall in the same family, I don't want a perfume that maybe vibes very similar to another perfume. Now I am going to be putting these up, but I want to try and sell them on Facebook and Instagram because a lot of them are niche, and I want to not only give you guys a deal, but also try and, recoup some of my money back, because this haul is going to be going to my sweet boy Lucky. But if you want to get right into the haul, because I'm going to also go over like a little bit of an update on my pup, go ahead and go to this timestamp right here. He's actually my oldest. I have Oliver, who's my epi warrior. He was diagnosed last year of June. And then I have Lucky, who has been completely healthy. He's just 5 inches longer than your typical corgi, and he got sick. I started noticing a change in his behavior probably in the first week of April, so probably like sometime in March. He was a little grumpy, which I just thought was age, but I started noticing that his vision was a little weird. I would go to like give him his treat and he didn't know it was there, and I would almost have to put it right under his nose. So he had a seizure, which, being epileptic, that's not rare, but it's not something you find commonly in two of your dogs that you have, especially if they're not related. But seizures themselves aren't uncommon in dogs, especially if they're older. There's different things that can cause seizures. They could get into something toxic, which is what we thought happened, or what the third vet we saw, which is actually Oliver's vet, they think it's something neurological. So we're going to be getting him tested for that, hoping for the best. So that is kind of why my videos are a little spread out, but let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna just mention these two because there's nothing wrong with these. I just got bigger sizes of these, but that is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga, and also my Angel, and this is by Mugler, and this is the Eau de Toilette. So these are both fresh scents that I really enjoy in spring and summer, but I also wear them year round. This one is being discontinued, so I wanted a larger bottle. And then this is, I believe this is just a 30 ml, and I wanted the 50 ml because I was already seeing that I was kind of going through this one. And I was like, I need to get a larger size. I'm also going to be letting go of Angel Nova. This was in my recent birthday haul. I've tried every which way to make this one work. I've had it for the last month, and it's a little bit too sweet for me. This vibes very similar to Delina and Dancing Roses. For me, this smells more like Dancing Roses, but it's sweeter. It's more raspberry. I just prefer those two because I like the cherry in Dancing Roses. I also like that one kind of develops and has different stages, and then I like my Delina because it's more fresh. This is more sweet. So I know I had described it and someone said that I actually made them want it, and that felt good. I know that I'm doing my, I don't want to say job, but like I know I'm doing a good job at reviewing even when something doesn't work out for me. I can describe it in a way that, oh, I think I would like that. So that comment made me very happy. So I hope that someone, gets that will enjoy it. This did not work out for me, but it's definitely a perfume that will work out for many, especially if you like those kinds of perfumes. This is just a sweeter version to me of Delina by Parfum de Mali, and also Dancing Roses by Victor and Rolf. So I am going to be letting go of this one. So this is Nina Ricci's Rose Extase, and this is just a smaller bottle. I accidentally grabbed the small bottle, so this is brand new. I ended up getting the 2.7 ounce. I think that's like a 80 ml, and this is the 50 ml, so I'll be letting go of that one. And then I'm also going to be letting go of 2 of the Diana Terenzis, and I have the box of this one too, but This is Kilke and Deluxe. I'm letting go of this one because it smells similar to Andromeda. Like they have this peach note in it. This one, it's more fruity. The passion fruit is a little bit more sweet, and this one does end up getting a little obnoxious to me. This is definitely a house you don't have to overspray. Less is more, and I am enjoying that one more over this one because it's more fresh, and it's still fruity but more fresh. This one is very tropical. This is like vacation. If you like really sweet fruity scents, you will like this. This is a very sweet tropical cocktail to me. It's actually one that I think people will enjoy, but I found it obnoxious after a little while. I like sweet, but I like sweet with like either an aquatic feeling to it or maybe something woody in it or patchouli. I like sweetness with something to kind of ground the perfume, and I found in Andromeda there was a freshness that grounded that one, and that one just got way too sickeningly sweet on my, like fruity tropical sweet on my skin. And then also Deluxe. I thought I found the scent that I wanted, but this has something in it that gets on my nerves. So I'm gonna do one more that someone recommended that vibes like this, and that is Gentle Fluidity Gold. But I'm gonna get a sample. I'm not gonna blind buy that one, because there is something about this style of perfume. And this, if you don't know, people compare Deluxe to Mancera's Rosie's Vanille, Montel's Intense Cafe, also MFK's Fluidity Gold, and Florence by Swiss Arabian. Like, these all fall in a certain category, and I really enjoy the scent, but there is something in all of them that bothers me. And one person said that Gentle Fluidity Gold is similar but smoother. So I'm gonna get a sample of that one, and after that, if it doesn't, I'm gonna let it go. But this one, something about it annoyed me as well. So I am also going to be letting go of my Tom Fords. I spoke about this in my haul, that I had gotten travel, because it's a scent that I can only wear in cooler weather, and I don't overspray this scent. So I got a travel so that I could have it in my collection, and I'm gonna be letting go of my 50 ml. And then I did get the Eau de Toilette because I was hoping for a more wearable Black Orchid, and this to me is not that far off from this one. This one's a little bit more darker. It's a little bit more, something about this one's a little bit more sweet, and something about this one's a little bit more fresh, and it's the slightest to my nose. These are very similar. I wasn't picking up on the fruit that people pick up. Yeah, this one's to me a little bit more toned down, but still strong. And I was just hoping to get Black Orchid with a little more fresh and fruity in it, but I didn't. They're pretty similar in my opinion. This one was really hard for me to let go of. Like, my sister came over and I kept smelling it, and me and her both like this scent because it's like, there's something about this scent that's nostalgic. But this is a perfume that I literally only wear in October because it reminds me of Halloween. And that is it. And that is Serge Lutens Feminine du Bois. And this is so nostalgic. This is like a vintage style perfume to me. And it's so like pretty and feminine, but like in a very old school classy way, like maybe the 50s or the 60s. Like I think I said it reminded me like of those pinup girls. And there's just something about this scent that's sexy, but I like smelling it from the bottle. There's just something very interesting about this scent, like that. Even my sister said it. I'm really only keeping it so that I can smell it, and it's not a reason to keep perfume. But this is like cinnamon. There's something about this that's kind of dark, but not dark like Tom Ford's Black Orchid. This is more feminine, and it reminds me of the fall with this, you know, like that cinnamon that's in here. Very unique. I've worn it, like again in fall, but again, I'm only keeping this so that I could smell it from the bottle. Like, I enjoy the smell of this from the bottle, but it's not something that I want to put on me except for those certain times of year. So I am gonna finally be letting go of that one, because I always smell it and I'm always like, no, I like the scent of it, and I don't end up like letting it go. All right, and then I'm gonna be getting rid of some cheapies. So I'm gonna be letting go of my Tusali's Delicate Rose, and I have talked about this perfume. This is very pretty. It's just very strong, and it reminds me of another perfume that I recently acquired. Also, for my cheapie, I prefer Versace Bright Crystal, because this falls in that family. This smells a lot like that kind of perfume, but great price. The bottle is absolutely stunning. I love this. I mean, it smells beautiful, but it's sharp, and I just know I'm gonna reach for my Bright Crystal, and I also know that now I'm definitely gonna be reaching for this other one that I'm gonna talk about that's niche. It's more expensive. I got it as a birthday gift to myself because I was a little upset with my first haul, but I would definitely say get this if you don't want to spend the money on that. Now, they don't smell alike, but they fall in the same family, and I'll go over that in my next video. But this is Tusali's Delicate Rose, so I'm going to be letting go of that one. And my Donna is on the chopping block because it's another one that I enjoy, kind of like Serge Lutens. I go in there and I smell it and I enjoy it, but I don't wear it. And I always say I'm gonna wear it to bed, but I wear other scents to bed over that one. So that's another one that I'm on the fence about, but it is by Tusali. So Donna's another one that, again, I enjoy the scent, but there are perfumes that I smell them, I don't wear them. Like, I like the way they smell, and when I go to let go of them, I smell them, I'm like, no, you're staying. But then I don't wear it. So another one I'm letting go of is Moschino's I Love Love. And this one is just because A, I can't stand this bottle, and B, I reach for Dolce & Gabbana's A Light Blue Sun. Now, they smell similar in that they have like that, you know, light blue DNA. Dolce & Gabbana's light blue is a flanker, so of course that would have it, but this one does too. This one's more orange, and Sun is more of that coconut beachy type scent. I have way too many coconut perfumes, so there are going to be a few more coconut perfumes that are going to be leaving my collection, but out of the two of those, Sun and this one, I am reaching for Sun over this one, just because they're very similar. It's just this one's more orange and that one's more of that coconut scent, which I kind of prefer. So I am going to be letting go of Moschino's I Love Love. And then I did haul Valentino Voce Viva, and I'm keeping it, but I already have a travel that my sister gave me, and I know I'm not going to use this lotion. So these are brand new, and I'm just going to let go of this together. There's no box. I wanted the big bottle because the big bottle was an amazing deal, and I'm just gonna be letting go of these. I'm also going to be letting go of this Tom Ford Velvet Orchid Travel. It's brand new sealed. I got this with Black Orchid at a great price, but I already knew I was gonna post this right up because I have the large 50 ml of Velvet Orchid because I love Velvet Orchid. Velvet Orchid is the one that I reach for, which is another reason why I'm letting go of this. But there's no sense in me keeping this travel. I have so much perfume. It's gonna take me a very long time to get through that one. So I'm gonna let go of this one. Okay, and then this one you guys didn't see me haul because as soon as I tried it, I didn't care for it. But this is Terra Cotta by Gala. And this is a travel. This perfume is discontinued, and it's one that I wanted in my collection. So I'm like, well, it's kind of a beachy, you know, scent. At least that's what I heard. So when I saw the travel, I scooped it up right away. But as soon as I tested it, I knew it wasn't for me. If you like Serge Lutens Datura Noir, you'll like this one. They vibe very similar. This one's more floral in my opinion, more white floral, more indolic. I did not like it. I knew right away it wasn't for me. So I am going to be letting go of this one as well. And then I am going to be letting go of 3 La Vida Belts. You guys know I love La Vida Belts, and I still have 5. But this is La Vida Belts Intensimo. And this one I have been wearing in spring. It was in my perfumes I'm looking forward to revisiting, because I want to start revisiting perfumes and seeing if they're for me. And this one, it's the patchouli. You guys know I love patchouli, but there's some patchouli like in this one, in my, I think it's What Comes Off Medicinal, in my Flower Bomb Nectar, also Angel Muse, the Eau de Parfum, and the Eau de Toilette. Now, I'm okay with the medicinal if it goes away, but it doesn't in this perfume. This perfume stays very menthol and medicinal. The patchouli in here, for whatever reason, comes off like that on my skin. And I've worn it to bed. I've worn it, you know, during the day while working from home, and I'm not crazy about this one. I do like the Intense version of this, but it's another one that, because I've got the Le Parfum, I'm gonna see if those two vibe similar. But this one is actually different from a lot of the ones in the collection, which is why I wanted this one to work. It's more of a sweet, fruity sweet, and one that I couldn't get on board with. So this is one that, if you guys saw my videos, even when I hauled it, I wasn't crazy about it. And then, you know, again, I wanted to revisit it in spring, which I did, and it's just not for me. So this is La Vida Belle Intensiment. Okay, and then the next one is La Vida Belle L'Eclat. And I really enjoy this one, especially the opening. The opening is so fresh and clean and orange blossom. I had mentioned that Gabby described this one really well, and then she jumped in my comments and was like, yes, it's like a lotion version of the Eau de Parfum, and that is the perfect way to describe it. This is like more of a body splash. It's like a lighter version, which could be nice for summer, but I just got Voce Viva, which falls in this family. I'm not gonna say they smell the same, but they both fall in that kind of white floral, orange blossom, orange candy kind of scent. So it's too redundant, because this falls in that line and the original, the Eau de Parfum. I actually like the Eau de Parfum for spring and summer. I just don't spray as heavy. Like I don't overspray that one. So this is pointless in my collection, because if I want that, I could either get the freshness from Voce Viva with the ginger, because the freshness in this one doesn't stick around. Or if I really want this scent, I could just wear the Eau de Parfum, and it pretty much is this, just a stronger version of it. So if the opening stuck around, I probably would have kept this one, but the opening goes away, and that's what I enjoy the most. So not a bad scent. I really, really enjoy this one, but I already have something like this in my collection. All right, and then I am gonna be letting go of Soleil Cristal. And this is just one that I find obnoxious after a while. I do think this is going to be a scent that a lot of people are either gonna like or dislike. It's a very beachy, coconutty, kind of that, you know, sun-tanny type of scent. But I hauled quite a few coconut scents. I'm realizing that I like a certain kind of coconut. So it actually made Nude. Nude is one that out of the two I prefer over this one. But Nude is one that's on the chopping block as well. Just because I've picked up some amazing coconut scents that are a little bit more realistic and I prefer. And we're gonna go over that in later videos that's coming. But for now, nude is sticking around because I do like the freshness of nude. And I am gonna be letting go of this one because I do find this one to be a little too sweet for me. I really enjoy the florals in here. I think it's the vanilla coconut combo. It's just, it becomes too much for me after a while. So letting go of that one. And then I'm also letting go of Oscar de la Renta's Bella Rosa. And this one my mom already claimed. So this one's going to her. And this one I'm only letting go of because it falls in the same family as Nina Ricci's Rose Extase. So they don't smell exactly the same, but I already know I'm gonna reach for this one, my larger size, over this one because this one's a little bit softer, a little bit more powdery to me. That one's creamier and it's more up my alley. So I already know I'm gonna reach for that one over this one. And my mom's been eyeing this bottle, so, and when I sprayed it on her, she really liked it. So she already claimed this one. So that is my declutter. I'm really happy that I'm letting go of all of these. And then I'll be showing you guys my setup and what perfumes I currently have. I'll probably just go through my room really quick and kind of show you how I store everything and like my collection, but not in depth. That's a video I usually do around fall time. So, and again guys, I will have all my information linked down below where you could find these. I hope that all of these find great new homes, but that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.